Systems. A system is defined as a physical device that performs an operations for an input signal and produces another signal as output. This concept is applicable in the field of electrical, electronics, communication, chemical, mechanical, economic, etc. Physical devices such as motors, amplifiers, filters, boilers, and turbines are examples of the systems. All the above systems accept the signal as input and produces the analyzed signal as output. Systems can be represented by a block diagrams. The box shown in the figure represents a system. Uh, we need to talk about the classification of system. Systems are classified as continuous time and discrete time systems, lumped parameter and distributed parameter systems, static and dynamic systems, causal non-causal systems, linear and non-linear systems, time invariant and time variant systems, stable and unstable systems, analog and digital systems, and we are concentrating more on the discrete time systems. A discrete time system is one which operates on a discrete time input signal and produces a discrete time output signal. So here input is x of n, output is y of n. Output y of n is equal to some transfer function of transformation on your input x of n. Second is lumped parameter and distributed parameter system. In lumped parameter systems, each component is lumped at one point in space. These systems are described by the ordinary differential equations. Whereas in case of distributed parameter systems, the signals are functions of space as well as time. These systems are described by the partial differential equations. The third classification of system is static and dynamic system. A system is called static or memoryless if its output at any instant depends only on the input at that instant but not on the past or future values of the input. Otherwise, the system is said to be dynamic or memory system. Consider first example y of n is equal to n into x of n in discrete time. If I substitute n is equal to 0, depends on x of 0. If n is equal to 1, x of 1. If n is equal to minus 2, x of minus 2. So at, at that instant of time only your output depends on the input, so it is come under static. Whereas second example, if I consider n is equal to 1, x of 1 minus 1 will be 0. 1 is depending on 0 is nothing but it depends on the past value. It's nothing but it is come under dynamic systems. For example, y of n is equal to x of n plus 2. If n is 0, x of 0 plus 2 is x of 2. 0 is depending on the n is equal to 2 values, nothing but depends on the future value of the input. Therefore, the system is dynamic system. The third classification is static and dynamic, and the fourth classification is causal and non-causal systems. A causal system is one for which the output at any time depends on the present and past inputs but not on the future inputs. These systems are also known as non-anticipative systems. A non-causal system is one whose output depends on the even future values also. For example, y of n is equal to n into x of n plus n of x of n minus 3. Substituting n is equal to 1. Y of 1 is equal to x of 1 and x of 1 minus 3 will be x of minus 2. Is nothing but it depends on the 1. Y of 1 is depends on the present value x of 1 and the past value x of minus 2 but not on the future value. So it is come under causal systems. Non-causal systems, by considering n is equal to 2, y of n is equal to y of 2 is equal to x of 2 into 2, x of 4. N is equal to 2 depends on n is 4 is nothing but it's a future value, so it is come under non-causal system. So for the given example, y of n is equal to x of n plus 1 by x of n minus 1. N equals to, try to consider three different values: 0, positive value, and negative value. Then only confirm whether it depends on the present value, past value, or future value. Y of n is equal to x of n square. It depends on the future values, so non-causal. The fourth one is causal and non-causal systems, and the fifth one is linear and non-linear system. A system that obeys the superposition principle is said to be linear. What is meant by a superposition principle is that it states that the response to a weighted sum of input signals be equal to the corresponding weighted sum of the outputs of the system to each individual input signals. If an arbitrary input signal produces the output y of t, the input x2 of t produces an output y2 of t, then the system is linear if the weighted sum of inputs a into x1 of t plus b into x2 of t produces an output a into y1 of t plus b into y2 of t, where a and b are constants. For discrete time linear systems, transformation of a into x1 of n plus b into x2 of n is equal to a into transformation of x1 of n plus b into transformation of x2 of n. From the superposition property, we can find that the zero input results is zero output. Check whether the following systems are linear or not. We'll consider the example of discrete time signal. So y of n is equal to x of n into cos omega n. Consider x1 of n is equal to y1 of n y1 of n equals to x1 of n. For x2 of n, y2 of n is equal to x2 of n. By combining 1 plus 2, that is y1 of n plus y1 of 2 is equal to x1 of n plus x1 of 2, that is system is linear. What is the next property? Time invariant and time variant systems. A system is said to be time invariant if its input output characteristics do not change with time. That is, if we delay the input x of t by t seconds, then for a time invariant system, the output y of t will also be differ or delayed by t seconds only. Otherwise, it is come under time variant system. We'll see the example for that discrete time signal: 2 into x of n plus 1 by x of n minus 1 for x1 of n. I think this is we are checking linearity and non-linearity. So x1 of n is equal to y1 of n is equal to 2 into x1 of n plus 1 by x1 of n minus 1. So by it's non-linear. Non-linear, time invariant and time variant again repeated. For discrete time systems, time invariance can be found by observing the coefficients of a difference difference equation. Y of n minus 4 into y of n minus 1 plus 3 into y of n minus 2 is equal to x of n. So we'll see y of n is equal to x of, I think first y of n is equal to, what is the sixth one? Y of n is equal to x of 2n. Time variant or time invariant is nothing but if input is delayed by t seconds, it is 2n minus capital N, where output is delayed by capital N is nothing but n minus capital N. So 2 of n minus capital N, so it is come at a time variant. Similarly, you can go through all these problems. The next classification of the system is stable and unstable systems. A system is set to be bounded input and bounded output. Then only we can say that it is stable. We'll see the, okay, some problems are given. Try to solve these problems. Have any doubt you may ask. With this, we completed the systems. Thank you.